Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Maltaurus71 and I am back with more Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. In the last part we got here to Santarol and we have been told that we should go and check out some old ruins and see if we can find anything to do with what we've been doing, or with the little girl, with Raylia's signet from there. In this part I'm going to go over a few things first before we get started. I have learned a few new roles. I got Alturist, Stun Supporter, Hothead was great. I think Hothead I already had, I'm not sure. Guardian, I can't remember which ones. Okay, so I got Pulverizer, Sharpshooter's a new one that I've only just picked up. Shrewd Overseer's a new one. Reduces the MP cost of a spell in order to use strong attacks more often. I've got Ace, which fills the reserve gauge by 2 units. It's not bad. I've also got Beast Slayer and Raven Slayer. Out of all of those, I should actually learn Sharpshooter. What does that do? Critical hit rate plus 3%. Take fewer actions plus 6. 4 more attacks from long range and move more often. I'll learn it, that's fine. And then we have some specialities that I picked up. I did a lot of... I didn't mean to hit load. I hate when I do that. I did a lot of quests while we were gone, and I got a lot of new ones. I spoke to Welch a few times, and I've gone through. I recorded a couple of them. I actually missed one, which was to do with assistant number 3, which is Fiore, and she teaches you how to do, or she makes some sort of accessory or something, and it grants you another speciality. So if you go to specialities, I now have let's see, where was I last? I've got a few new ones. Zoology is a new one. Raises the chance of getting spores from fallen bestial enemies. The higher your level, the higher chance you're getting. I got Ornamentation, which is basically augmentation, but I'll go through that in a minute. Botany, which is getting the increased gains from fallen plant enemies. Entomology, which is bugs. Lookout, which displays the enemies on the mini-map. Augury, which listen to Tria's sage advice whenever you wish. Still haven't found out where that is. Emoter, react to the world around you. The number of reactions you can have increases with the level of this skill. I don't know why. It's dumb. I got a trophy for using one in a cutscene, as it were. And obviously, I've also gotten crafting and alchemy. So, yeah, a couple of new ones. Crafting's only level 2, so I'm going to put some more into crafting. I could learn some battle skills if I wanted to up some stuff. So I could up Death Palm. I have a feeling we might see Victor again, so I'm holding off on using that. Roles, obviously, just learning roles and setting roles. I kind of feel like he should have Sharpshooter, because, you know, he's the one that's got yeah, he's just the one that has the crossbow and things. Yeah, Victor is the only one that's missing from this little crew. Yeah, basically we've met all of the main characters, which at this point is really strange to me, because normally you don't meet all of the main characters on, like, the first area you end up. So obviously with item creation we can now do crafting, so I can use a lot of other stuff to create some things. There's a lot of new stuff here we can make. I've obviously made a few of it on cam. I actually recorded a few things as we went along. I made some stuff here. I made sure to record everything, so there will be you will have seen it between episodes. There will be a small montage episode of things that I've done. So, oh, I can make that one. I didn't realise I could make that one. Yeah, why not?
What a masterpiece.
Cloudy cider. Right. Augmentation. I'm going to go to the encyclopedias. Is it encyclopedias? No. Glossary. So there's two new ones that I read to myself earlier. This type of creation combines items with pieces of equipment, thereby increasing the equipment's attributes or adding factors to it. By leveling up certain specialities, you can increase the number of times that pieces of equipment can be augmented. To perform augmentation, enter the equipment augmentation menu under the creative section of the main menu. Choose the piece of equipment and the items to modify it, then begin the augmentation. Although certain items may not change or add any attributes, you can always view what effects they will have upon a piece of equipment before augmenting. I'll go through that in a bit more detail in a minute. I'm going to read this one. If not all the factors associated with an augmentation item can be added due to them exceeding the factor limit on a base piece of equipment, the most effective factors will be prioritized. You may also use a specific item to delete the factors you no longer need, but doing so counts as augmentation for each one. Certain factors occasionally change depending on the pieces of equipment they are to augment. Once you have learned an equipment augmentation speciality other than augmentation, feel free to try varied combinations and see for yourself. So as it currently stands, we only have one type, and that's augmentation. And what that does is we can pick a piece of equipment. So in this particular case, it's just accessories. And where it's only got this 25% chance to nullify, we can... so we've got our piece of... So you have not selected... So yeah, so we can... we've picked the anti-poison amulet. And then what we can do is we can pick something from here, and it will add an augmentation to the piece of equipment. So in this case, a blueberry potion will not only give an extra 3 defense, but it'll also give the character an extra 200 HP. Mixed syrup does it for both MP and HP, plus it gives 1 extra defense and 1 extra mentality. Let's see, what else is there? So the Acuity potions and the Fortitude potions, 10 extra defense plus 3 extra defense on top of that, on just that. This is the sort of thing that these things can do. It's really quite interesting. Even the manuals can do it, and the signet volumes. Food does it as well. Not all of the food gives extra stuff. Obviously they will give like extra bonuses in your stats, so attack, intelligence, defense, mentality, but it doesn't specifically give anything extra on factors. You can even add other weapons that you've got up to this point. So I could add the Ruby Wand, which gives you a 5% chance to nullify flat fire damage. Yeah, no, at the moment we've only got accessories, so there's not a lot we can do with them. You could upgrade some of these accessories to make them better and give you a more potent accessory. You can actually add accessories to accessories, which I wasn't aware of. The green talisman will give it a 5% chance to nullify instant death. You know, and then you've got all of this other stuff. So there's a lot to do with augmentation, but there's also some extra factors. So the wind gems and things like that, so that gives me +3 resistance to earth, +3 resistance to fire, and so on. So yeah, it's always good to just look at what you've got and go through it and see what it is your accessories, and obviously later on weapons and armor can augmentate too, so that you can increase the potency of your weapons and armor, so that when you go further into the game you're not getting absolutely reamed. Also, I leveled up quite a bit. No, not that one. So now my characters are in the 30s. There's a lot of fighting that goes on in this game. You don't have to fight absolutely everything. I have been for the sake of it, because I can, and I've been doing a lot of the side quests that give you a lot of you know, experience. Like, I'm going to get 1300 experience just from handing over the fact that I've beat up a load of wasps. So, you know, I actually want to check something. So I need some prehistoric meat. I need a lot of things to make a lot of this stuff. I'd have to write half of this down, which I'll do between episodes for next time. Alchemy was something else that we got. I think I recorded that one. I'm not sure. I know I definitely missed one. As to which one, I don't remember off the top of my head right now. And I don't want to interrupt the recording by going through all that sort of stuff. But there was a whistle. So we'll go to the whistle and see what we get this time.
Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Oh. So, Miki.
Which can you hold better, your sugar or your spice?
Oh, I can hold my sugar.
That figures. You've never eaten much spicy food. At least when I'm around. But, you know, a lot of spicy food is actually quite tasty. You should try a few dishes sometime.
What? I don't think you can use that phrase except with liquor.
That was not what I expected, but alright. It's interesting to see the interactions that the characters can have. It's not only as you're going into towns and visiting towns, like getting the PA there, but it's just wandering around in general. There's been a couple of times where I've been going between places and the characters will just talk to each other out of nowhere and I won't have any time to react to it. There's been a couple of times where I've picked up some talking bits. Like, I know there was one point just it's going to be probably one of the first things you see in the video, that I picked up a conversation between, I think it's Fiore and Emerson, about the fact that when Emerson gets married, sort of thing, he wants a woman that's a good cook, can be and can prepare good meals, and Fiore obviously talks about it with him. So yeah, it's really interesting to see what these characters are actually like. It's an interesting approach. The one thing there's a couple of things that I don't like about this game so far. They're not big things, they're just kind of nitpicky things based on the fact that I've only played the other 2 games. I barely played any of the other games. I know that I can get one of the other early ones on the PlayStation 4 as well, so I may pick that up. But the cutscenes don't have any weight to them. I can walk around in the cutscenes and it doesn't... You know, normally a cutscene is a cutscene. It stops you from doing anything. You watch the cutscene unfold. You don't have a chance to move around and watch everything else. That's what a cutscene to me is. So the way they've done it, it kind of feels off to me. I don't... I feel if I want a cutscene, I want to stop and watch what's going on. That's what a cutscene is for me. Yes, it takes out of the gameplay, but at the same time, it's kind of what I'm used to. And also, the battle system. The battle system's fine. I love the battle system. Oh.
Oh, I see. You don't believe me, huh? I've got him on my back.
Speaking from a purely academic standpoint, and with only the most noble and rational of intentions, certain people want to know more about them.
Nice try.
See? If I hadn't been paying attention, we wouldn't have heard that because I'd be talking over it. The other thing is this battle system. So it's not that the battle system's bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Battle system's fine. I'm used to this battle system because I played a couple of the Star Ocean games before this, and it's a good battle system. I just don't like the way they don't take you into a separate battle. Like, it doesn't whir into a different battle screen. So say like a random encounter in a Final Fantasy game that takes you off of the main map and into a screen, whereas this is just here. In certain games that works because it's the style that they've done from the start. So, for instance, Infinite Undiscovery. That game just has that combat system as you run around and do things there. That's fine, that game's really good. I haven't actually finished it, but from what I played of it, it's a really good game. I do actually tend to go back and finish that, so that will appear on the channel at some point. Yeah, it's just, for me, it's just little pet niggles that I've always had. Okay, right. Let's Is there anything crafting wise? No, because I don't have half the stuff. So if I can get some silk, I could do that and find out what that is. Because crafting is armor and weapons and things like that. Blue roses, ebony, and taffeta ribbon. Anything here? No, because I don't have silver. Platinum. I only need to get a lot of this stuff and make some new things. Oh, I could make some food. Wait. No, that's holy water and mercury. Okay. No, I need to stop doing that. There we go. Oh, I need to make 5 of these. Shoot. I'll just use the wheat flour for now. I want to see what this is.
I did it.
Fried fish. Okay. And then I'm going to make... Can I make anything up from the... No. Okay, so let's make this.
I did it.
Oh, it's silver. Mercury and holy water makes silver. That's interesting. It's good to know. I can't do it. I can't do it. So, where are we going? Oh, it's just a straight run to the Ancient Institute. Okay, cool. Oh, that's handy. These are the guys I needed to beat up. Wow, these guys are... You'll obviously note that some characters also have new skills and things like that. Like, I have Death Palm for Fidel. It was something I picked up from a side quest. Cool, more silver, that's good. CQC program. Oh, now that fairy healing. Oh, you can't learn it. Oh, but you can. Slightly restore the HP of all party members. Oh, it's an all healing instead of just one. Oh, that's quite good. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to get that for you then. And we'll level up Antidote's mastery on you, because why not? I could always put Swordsman's Manual 5 on him, but I'm waiting to see whether or not... Wait. Double Slash is level 3. Air Slash is level 1, that makes sense. Ah, I get it. I hadn't realised till now. Oh, it's Sound Spike. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, hell no, we're getting her electric fists. Besiege an enemy with 3 unmitigated punches. 1 that allows you to approach him quickly, and the 2 that send him flying. Cool. Anything? I've got 962. Let's put 1 on crafting, 1 on alchemy. I bet that's increased everything. Oh. Gold, silver, and alchemist's water. Make anything lower down? No. Oh, fine. Let's have a look at this.
I did it.
Platinum. Okay, cool. Crafting doesn't have a lot, but then again, I don't have half the stuff for it, so... Cool. Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of stuff here. So, leveling up skills and things seems to dictate that I have to use them a lot. So that's why Air Blast is not very well mastered. So I could just... So that'd be why the mastery of Death Palm and that is a lot higher. Cool.
That was scary.
Ruby, a giant bird feather. Well, more of these guys. Ow! Good thing about Death Palm, it's one of the new skill. Basically, it can hit multiple enemies, which is really good. It also explains why Double Slash is like one of my best moves. Death Palm actually hits through multiple enemies, so it's a piercing attack. So it will hit one and then pierce through right through to the other one. Oh, I actually, I should. Now that I've remembered to do, now that I've just done learn. Yeah. So I'm gonna change Electric Fist to X. I don't know if she needs to be too far away or too close or whatever, but
Looks like
I can't open that treasure chest yet, so that's fine. And there's no more enemies. Cool. All right, let's save because I've done a considerable amount. Like I did a lot of this side quests and things yesterday when I recorded this, and I've done a lot kind of today before I've even started this recording session. So I have to actually walk in through. Okay, I thought she was gonna say something and maybe open the door for us, but never mind. Oh,
Right. Here's the Ancient Institute.
she's the only one that dresses this weird. Not gonna lie.
Keep it up. Come on.
Okay. I hate that it makes you do that. I have to go somewhere specific to start with, that's fine.
Shouldn't there be at least one scientist here? How is this a laboratory when the only people I've seen are guards?
In terms of research, it's been abandoned for a long time. It's nothing but a gigantic archive now.
That seems like such a waste.
I have some materials stored in a room here. Let me show you.
Hold on a sec. If this institute and the royal one are alike, does that mean?
I'd say you hit the nail on the head.
Okay, cool, I can actually... Cool, because there were two treasures just I wanted to get. Wind armlet and parchment. She's already down there waiting for us, so... Oh, treasure chest. Let me get to the treasure chest first, please. Please.
Well, I examined some stuff. You guys can...
Relia! Relia, what's wrong? Relia? Are you alright?
Relia! Relia!
I'm okay. It hurts, but I'm strong. Maybe not. But this place, it kind of feels like home to me.
Do you remember anything else? Like, about your father or mother?
Sand. Sand? I came in from outside. Then I got yelled at. I didn't wipe my feet.
Well, any scientist considers dirt and dust the nemesis of experiments. Maybe her parents are researchers.
So we have a lab and some sand.
Speaking of sand, isn't Treykur a desert nation? I remember hearing rumors about a possible laboratory there.
What? I've never heard of Treykur having any laboratories.
But your country doesn't have diplomatic relations with Treykur, so it's possible.
Don't conflate academics with politics. There's no way I wouldn't catch wind of it.
What if it weren't an academic facility, but actually a classified one that the military uses to carry out government-sanctioned experiments?
I admit there is a non-zero probability you're right.
Treykur, huh? But since we're at war with them, could we even enter the country?
What if we ask Victor to help? Do you think he'd mind?
I wonder if he would.
I want to know more about me. I want to remember more.
For now, let's go back to Central Rasulia and ask Victor. We can play it by ear from there.
It feels like it's a lot of backtracking. Like, she came here to do something, And she didn't do it. Oh, Aurora rings. Cause multiple columns of light to rise around the target and perhaps temporary cloud vision of enemies to... Oh, can we get... No, because we can't. Reaping Spark. Hang on a minute. Cause distortions in space around your target, then swallow enemies up hot. That kind of sounds like an insta-kill move. I'm sorry, you got fairy healing. She's getting Reaping Spark. Nice. None of these... Firebolts, level 2. So, obviously, by using the characters and using their abilities, I can level up their skills. Might mean that I might have to just kind of go to weaker enemies and just wail on them a bit. But this is a bit weird that I came all this way for 2 guards and a small cutscene. But like I said, it didn't feel like a cutscene because I could move. So I'm literally going back the way I came. The problem is I can't cut it out because if I cut it out, there's no guarantee something won't happen. See, look at that. Death Palm's really good. Just needs leveling up a bit.
That wasn't even worth the effort.
And that flew all the way up there but didn't actually hit anything. Wait, what was that? I don't know, I haven't fought those yet. Let's fight. Oh, demon imps. Okay. They're kind of a pain. Not bad. Chamomile, jasmine, olive oil, demon's tail. That's not how that works, Emerson. You're just a pain. I think the problem is with air blast is it's an attack from distance, and it's just not very good. Whereas double slash is great because it knocks them in the air, then whacks them to the floor.
Successful.
Plus, double slash does so much damage; it's ridiculous. I probably should switch characters and use someone else, just to change things up a bit. So what I'll do is...
Oh. Treasure that skill.
You at least cook sometimes, don't you, Emerson?
Well, no. I mean, the cook always makes my food, so...
Cooking for yourself is fun once you get used to it, you know? Why not ask Aunt to teach you?
She just turned the lesson into an experiment.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how far I could wander before the screen cut that off. So I didn't want to cut it out. That's the other reason I can't cut some of this backtracking out, is because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to be said by the characters. The characters could talk to each other, and I don't want to miss it. I've already missed a couple because I wasn't expecting them. And do I have to... Looks that way. We've got another whistle though, so...
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Oh, there's a lot more for today this time. So... That's almost everybody. Let's start this end. Oh,
I am a child.
you're right.
So, for the moment, people dub me such things as genius. When you're a kid, everyone treats you like a prodigy. But once you grow up, they treat you like just another person. I fear the same thing might happen to me.
They don't listen to you, do they? It's a serious issue for you, but no one seems to care. It's okay. I wasn't as smart as you, but I was also called a genius as a kid. Do I look like just another person?
Mm-mm. You are an excellent researcher, Fiore.
You're even more of a genius than I am. Believe in yourself some more.
Suppose that's one way of looking at it. I can understand. Oh, for goodness sake, what's he doing now?
You like women a lot. Don't you, Emerson?
Well, not just any women. They have to be true ladies with charm.
So, for instance, what about me?
Of course, you've got a straightforward and kind personality. You're very charming.
You're not just saying that?
Most certainly not. You're always looking after us, making sure that no one succumbs to injury or fatigue. Only a kind person who cares deeply about others would bother to do all that. That's what does it for me.
Thank you. I know you're just flattering me, but I appreciate it.
You don't have to worry yourself over it. He'll notice how great a person you are. Eventually.
All right.
I love it. Because it was obvious. I'm gonna have to say this now. It's obvious that there's something there with Miki and feelings for Fidel. So
Hey, what's wrong, Ann?
Nothing. It must have been a figment of my imagination.
okay, that was random. Which means Rayleigh's all the way down here.
Fidel, there are kids here.
I would hope so. You have to be a kid at some point before you can become an adult. No one's born an adult.
Were you a kid at 1.2, Fidel?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
I wish I knew you as a kid. I bet we would have had lots and lots of fun together.
Sorry.
It's interesting. The character I'm not keen on at the moment is Emerson, just because of the way he is. I don't mind Arn. I get I don't really know her character all that well. I will rest at the inn just because I can, and I have the fall. So I'm not gonna, waste the time on it. That wasn't as much progress as I wanted to get in this episode. But with a lot of backtracking, it's not surprising this game can take a while. One thing I will do before I end the episode is check the bulletin. No! Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but fine. Oh, Emerson. No. Relia. She's back in her spot. Oh, Relia and Miki. This will be interesting.
Hey! I was watching a bird just now, but it flew away from me. I wonder where it went. Home, maybe? So, even birds have homes? I didn't know that. I wonder if I have a home too. I'm sure you do. We'll have to go looking for it together sometime.
I thought that was the point. I thought that's what we were doing. I thought the whole point of this quest was to find out who Relia actually is and, her parents and things. Right. I was going to check the bulletin board before we make our way out of Santa Roll. Oh, I can actually hand this one in. That was it. I meant to do that. There we go. Golden Omelette and Swordsman Manual 1. And I've got these two. I can't do that because I've only got 2 hunks of silver. Okay. And a few people leveled up. That's just ridiculous. So I can upgrade Air Slash. Does Swordsman Manual 1 do anything for anybody else, though? Probably not, but Air Slash could do with the extra mastery, so we'll do that.
Ooh, feels good to be so strong.
You can count on.
Now I can count on you guys. Right, let's see what some of this food does. Golden Omelette. Attack plus 10% for 3 battles, recover plus 5 HP for everybody. Fruit gummies, I made those. Critical hit plus 15% for 3 battles, and recovers 10% of HP and MP for everyone. That's pretty good. I think that was everything up to this point. Yeah, because everything else is just I've already made, so that's not too bad. I need to sell some of this stuff as well.
I refuse to stop here.
Good, because I wasn't going to stop either. Okay, so I think everybody's got everything that they can have at this point. Oh, I haven't actually sorted out any armour for those two. Okay, I'm going to sell all these longswords and the falchion, and I'm going to keep some of this stuff. You might not understand as to why, but with the augmentation that will open up at some point, I want to see what benefits I can get from augmenting weapons and things like that. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, and when we next pick up, I'll be back in... Maybe I won't, actually, because I've got to walk there, and I don't know what's going to happen. I was going to say I'll meet you back in Central Rosulia, but if I don't know what's going to happen, and if I miss anything in between... So in the next part, we'll make our way back to Central Rosulia. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this part, please give it a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to see more from me and the videos I post in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to be notified as to when I upload a video next. As always, links for this series and all the other series I do on the channel will be in the description box down below, along with my links to my social media pages. And as always, guys, take care.